Hey everybody, it's me Mario and welcome to the reaction. Today, we're going to be reacting to How Smart is Jeffy by SML Theory. This is the first actual theory video I'm going to be watching by SML Theory. The past two have just been Easter egg videos, so I'm excited to get into an actual reaction where we look at real theories. And this is a good one to start out with here, because it's a really good question of how smart Jeffy actually is. Because there's a lot of episodes where he's portrayed as really smart, there's a lot of episodes where he's portrayed as stupid, and there's a lot of videos where he's just normal, I guess. Super excited to get into this reaction, so as always, if you're new around here and haven't done so already, please be sure to subscribe and turn on that notification bell down there so you don't miss a single upload from us. And without further ado, let's get into the theories!
How smart is Jeffy?
How smart is he?
Some of the dumbest things in the world, such as not knowing how to put shapes through a kid's toy. And
Yep.
he's been seen doing some of the smartest things in the world, like when he answered one of the world's hardest questions.
He also literally became the president one time.
Well, today, I'm gonna figure out exactly how smart
he's
Jeffy
either
is
up
using
here
a
or
chart
down
that
here.
shows the skill of each IQ level and see if we can match one to Jeffy and see how smart he really is.
Okay,
Starting out
so
with
we're going off
in the
IQ.
60s, people at this level are usually socially inept, but can still function with supervision and
Okay.
are entertained pretty easily. And already I can think of a few moments, such as
Me?
an SML movie Jeffy special Easter when
Yeah.
Jeffy tries to play with a children's toy,
He
which
just
you
keeps
take
hitting it
different
on top.
shapes and put them through the right hole that they're supposed to go through. And when Marvin and Rosalina are supervising Jeffy, he doesn't know what he's doing, but then he pulls out a hammer and starts trying to hit it through the hole. And when Mario pulls the toy away, he starts hitting his own head. And if Mario weren't there, he would probably
this was
damage his
definitely
brain.
just more
Also,
special
in SML
needs
movie
Jeffy, and
Inside
if more than
Jeffy, when
anything.
you see what a day in the life for him looks like, he starts his day out by being with Mario, but eventually when he's alone, he spanks his diaper for 7 hours straight with no
I
need
mean,
for any
relatable.
outside stimulation or
I can do
entertainment.
it
And
for
it's only
like.
when Junior comes by that he actually starts
I'm
doing
not gonna
normal
finish that.
things. So we can confirm that Jeffy at least has an IQ of 60, but what
Okay.
about 70? Well, people with an IQ in the 70s usually have problems with basic literacy and instructions, and also
Gotcha.
require supervision. Already I can think of 2 moments that show Jeffy has this IQ level.
Yeah,
Starting
he
with
definitely
Jeffy's
needs
homework,
supervision,
which is one
dude.
of my personal favorite
There's no
videos.
way.
In the episode,
Maybe older
Goodman
Jeffy. I
comes
don't know
over
if
and
newer
tells
Jeffy
Mario that
necessarily
Jeffy
needs
needs to learn a
supervision all the
bunch of
time,
things,
but
or Mario
old
goes
Jeffy,
to jail
yes,
for neglect.
definitely.
When they try and teach Jeffy phonics and how to pronounce words, he literally
Phonics,
can't
that's a funny
understand
word.
anything. He pronounces frog as
Flog.
giraffe as giraffe, and somehow pronounces
Giraffe.
as y.
It is always
See,
G-Giraffe.
look, you're saying it.
Flog, that's
but you
stupid.
gotta
It's
say
frog, okay?
frog.
But G-Giraffe, that's
Frog.
exactly how you
Alright.
pronounce it.
G-giraffe.
G-Giraffe.
No, there's no D in giraffe.
Yes, there is, Mario.
G-giraffe.
Shut up.
No, giraffe.
G-Giraffe.
G-giraffe. No, where's the D at? Show me the D.
Why?
I mean, if you really want me
Just say
to, I
yo-yo.
can show you the
Why?
D,
It's
but
simple.
I think I might get age
Say
restricted.
yo-yo.
Why?
Which shows that Jeffy really does struggle with basic literacy. And in SML movie The
Yeah, but
Stain,
it's mainly
Brooklyn
just
guy brings
older.
over his most prized possession, his signed Jimmy Butler jersey. And Jeffy has a cup of chocolate milk, but Marvin doesn't want him to have it because he thinks it's something else and tells Jeffy to go pour it out. And Jeffy just immediately pours the coffee all over Brooklyn guy's jersey, and Marvin gets really mad.
Daddy, what am I supposed to do with this cup of diarrhea?
I said pour it out, Jeffy.
I mean, he literally was just told what to do, so.
I said in the sink.
No, you didn't.
Oh my God.
Which
Wait,
shows
did he?
that Jeffy does have a problem with
Do I have an
instructions.
IQ of
So
70? I
Jeffy
wasn't
has
even
an
paying
IQ of
attention
at
if he
least
actually said in
70,
the
but
sync.
What about 80? Well, people with an IQ of 80 are usually problematic, as it's where most violence comes from. And this is
Yeah,
because
okay,
people
no,
in
that
this
is
range are
definitely
unable to
Jeffy.
complete simple
That is
tasks, but are
absolutely
still
Jeffy
able to
right there.
plot and execute some simple crimes. And I already know of so many examples.
Yeah,
of this.
there
For
are a
example, in
lot
SML
of
movie,
examples.
Jeffy gets framed. Junior breaks Rose's vase with her grandparents' ashes, but they blame it on Jeffy.
What?
Yeah, Jeffy did it, Jeffy did it. Yeah, Jeffy did it.
Oh, screw you guys!
That's it, Jeffy. You're grounded.
But I didn't do it!
Your friends ratted you out and said you did it, so you're coming
Yeah,
with
they
me.
ratted
For
him
the
out.
entire video, he starts committing so many acts of violence against Junior, Joseph, and Cody.
He's
including
done a lot worse than
decapitating
this one,
Ken,
though,
shooting
literally.
Joseph's mom, which turned out to be a stunt, as it was Brooklyn guy in a costume.
Yeah, and same
he
with
really
Chef
just had
Pee
a
Pee.
assault gun, and then he even turned Chef Pee Pee into soup. But in reality, it was Chef Pee Pee playing all along.
Yeah,
which
so
just
he's
goes
smart enough
show
to do
Jeffy
that.
can plot and commit crimes. So he
Definitely.
has an IQ of 80, and now we're starting to get to the lower average IQ of 90. So let's
I'm gonna
see
be
if
real,
Jeffy
I
is
didn't
at
realize that
somewhat
90
average.
IQ was
Having an
below
IQ of
average.
90 is usually the
I might
minimum
have a
for
below
following
IQ
written
average.
instructions and operating machines, and is the minimum employability for most routine jobs.
Okay.
And Jeffy has shown that he can do things like an SML movie Jeffy plays Genshin Impact. Jeffy finds and downloads Genshin Impact and starts playing the game without even needing a tutorial or for anyone to help him. He also knows
He's
how to
also
drive.
beat ass in Fortnite before. Yeah, and he can drive, obviously. He can drive, he's beat ass in Fortnite. I think he's good enough to do that stuff at least.
As an
Okay,
SML
well, he was
Jeffy
not following the
speed
speed
ticket,
limit,
he's
but you
driving
know.
his dad's Camaro ZL1, which is an extremely powerful car.
Wait, that was
and
Marvin's
even
car?
controls the car when it's
I didn't know that was
tires spin, and
Marvin's
he's going
car.
over
How the hell did Marvin get a
115
fucking
miles per
Camaro?
hour and
He
somehow
can't even pay
manages
his
to
house
keep the car
payment.
Straight. He's also been shown to follow instructions. As an SML movie Judge Jeffy, Judge Poobie has a heart attack and has to go to the
Yeah, and he
hospital,
becomes
so
a literal
tells Jeffy
judge.
that he has to be the judge and oversee all
face.
the cases.
Help me! Sir,
Help
I'm a doctor. I can
me.
get you to a hospital right away. But who's gonna take over your judge duties?
He will.
That boy, he's a genius.
Yeah,
I
he's a
trust him
genius.
to make good decisions while I'm in the hospital.
And although his judgment was off, he does take all the cases for Judge Poobie until he eventually comes back at the
Yeah,
end.
and he
of the
actually
day.
does
So
them pretty
he has
well.
An IQ of at least 90, but now we're getting to the average intelligence level of an IQ
Okay.
of 100.
Average
so
of
let's see if
IQ
Jeffy
of
at
100.
least is at the median IQ. If you have an IQ of 100, it means you can learn from written materials, and an IQ of 105 means you're capable of repairing machines. And he
Okay.
does know how to read and follow
I might not be
instructions.
this
As
high of
SML
IQ.
movie Jeffy's permission
I don't think
slip
I can
where
repair
Jackie Chan gave
machines.
everyone in the class
Or
permission
what
slip
kind
for
of
them to
machines
sign
is
so
it?
they can attend the pizza party at school. And he brings it to his dad to sign, but he doesn't sign it because Jeffy's grades are terrible because he doesn't try in school. And he's
True.
also solved
Relatable.
the Rubik's Cube in SML movie Jeffy's
Yeah.
Rubik's Cube. And not
I
only
think you have to
that,
be
but he
decent
solved
to
it
solve a
pretty
Rubik's
fast,
Cube.
which I count as repairing machines because Rubik's Cubes are extremely hard
Oh.
to solve, and with the speed
Okay,
that
well
Jeffy
maybe I
solves
can
it
I
at,
can
he's
I can
very
solve a
quick with
Rubik's
his
Cube,
hand-eye
so
coordination
I guess
and
that
could
counts
be
as a
a
machine.
pro.
I didn't know what kind of machines they were talking about, but
Nope. Clearly
I can do a Rubik's Cube, so
solve that. Those things are impossible. They're only for smart people.
Well, then I guess I am smart, people.
What, Jeffy, you actually solved
okay,
it?
interesting. So he does have an high enough IQ for that.
I solved this hoe. And since I solved this Rubik,
I'ma smack this pubic.
Now let's see if Jeffy could actually be considered smart, because if he has an IQ of 110, that means he's smarter than most people. And
Okay.
people with an IQ of 110 are known to manage one's learning from instructors and are capable of critical thinking. And already I have proof of Jeffy using critical
What?
thinking
Which one?
as an SML movie Jeffy's permission
What
slip,
is
which I
considered
just
critical
talked
thinking?
about.
I'm
When
definitely
Marvin
not
says
this
he
IQ if
won't
I
sign
can't
it,
even
Jeffy
consider
goes
what critical
crazy and
thinking
thinks
is.
of all the different ways to get Marvin to finally sign it. He starts
Oh.
out by disguising
Oh, is it
himself
like
as a
thinking of
delivery man
multiple
and tries
ways
to
for
get
shit?
Marvin to sign the permission slip as if
Okay.
he was signing for a package, and then he even fakes his death and gets a Brooklyn guy in on it and makes a whole setup where he
Okay,
gets
so
Rose
it
and
means, like,
Marvin
being able to
believe
think
that
of
he's
multiple
actually
scenarios
dead,
for
and
stuff.
Brooklyn
Okay.
guy gives them the permission slip as the paper to sign to get Jeffy cremated.
left.
Here he is.
He's dead.
Oh, Jeffy, I'm so sorry. Is he gonna be okay?
No, he's on life support and he's brain dead.
But
so
they
he's
just have.
basically
Oh,
already
okay.
gone.
I thought they
Stop
said he
right
was
here.
dead.
Sign this cremation form for me.
Okay, cremation for. Wait, what?
Pizza
Yeah, just sign right
party.
there next to the piece of pepperoni pizza.
The permission slip. Wait, did Jeffy do all this just to get this signed?
No.
Yeah.
But then eventually
Oh, okay, he
he
said
does
yeah.
get the paper signed by his dad when he was half asleep. He's also shown that he can learn from instructors, such as an SML movie The Film Project, when Jackie
Yeah.
Chu tells the entire class that everyone has to make their own film project and that the winner will get a real Oscar. And Jeffy
real
does make
Oscar,
a film,
definitely
and
real.
Not only that, but he uses a green screen and editing software to make
Okay,
his
yeah,
film
so he's
just
smart
like
enough
the
to do
YouTube
that.
channel Annoying Orange. So Jeffy is actually above average intelligence, but how average
Okay.
is he? Let's see if he has an IQ of 120. People
Does
with an
he?
IQ of 120 are able to investigate and see things that most people can't. And already
I am
thinking of
definitely
SML
not
movie
that.
Detective Jeffy. When
Oh,
Mario was
yeah, he's a
framed as being a
detective.
robber, he and Jeffy went to footlong bangers, and the robber shows up at the same time as them, and Mario's hat accidentally got left behind.
Yeah, I'll take some bacon.
Bacon.
Yeah, I'll take some roast beef.
Okay, well, why don't you check between my legs then?
Ooh.
Freeze everyone on the ground now.
Ooh. Uh oh.
Jeffy, run!
Marvin's hat
The
fell.
money in the bag.
Oh.
Oh, but I didn't mean to do that.
No, I didn't
And
mean
so
to do
Marvin
that.
was convicted and goes to jail. But after Marvin was sent to prison, Jeffy becomes a detective and looks at the crime scene, even after it was looked at by many other detectives and police
And he was able to
officers.
finish.
He
Well,
still
okay,
manages
those
to
police
find a lock
officers
of
are
hair
just
that no
fucking
one else
stupid.
can
Then I
see.
don't think
And
that's
then
just
he even
Jeffy, but
sets up a
yeah, I'll
stunt
give it to
where
him.
At his own birthday party, he lured a clown to come to the party, and they see that the hair matches the clown exactly. And the
Okay,
clown
well, that's
even
a bit better.
self-incriminates himself with all of the circumstances that Jeffy set up at his party. And
Yeah.
that gets Marvin set free, and Screwball gets sent to jail, all because of Jeffy's intelligence. And
Yeah,
this
okay.
shows that Jeffy
He is getting
seriously
smarter and
smart.
smarter.
Let's see if he has an IQ of 130, which would classify him as a genius. People with an
genius.
IQ of 130 are capable of synthesizing ideas and communicating them, and are smart enough to get low-level PhDs. And Jeffy's already been shown to synthesize
low-level
his ideas
PhD.
as an SML movie Jeffy's Homework, where Goodman comes over and tells Mario that he needs to homeschool Jeffy or he goes to jail, which I mentioned earlier. So Marvin teaches him everything he can, and
Oh,
then
is it
Goodman
the
gives Jeffy
8
his
minus
test the
4
next
equals
day.
8?
And Jeffy says that 8 minus 4 is 8, because if the 4 is gone, then 8 is left. And then he puts it on his test, and Goodman says they came up with Jeffy's law of subtraction, and that because of this, Jeffy actually passed the test. And not only that, but he communicates the idea so perfectly to Goodman that Goodman even forgets everything that he knew about math and believes that Jeffy's law of subtraction, where if you subtract
I think that's
any
just
number, it
stupid,
will
though. I
always
don't.
be the number
I
on
don't
top,
think that's
because
how
you
that
get
would
rid of
actually
the
work in
number.
real life.
Take away the 4.
It equals 8.
But I guess in
Yeah,
SML
but
universe,
if I
sure.
cover
In
up the 4 right
SML's
here, what do you
universe,
see?
Jeffy has an IQ of
God damn
130
it.
for being able to
Yeah,
do
but
that.
So we've just
But it's funny
subtracted
because
the 4 from
literally
this
in the
equation,
exact
right?
same episode, he
mean,
has
you've
IQ of
taken it off the
60.
paper.
So
Exactly. And that's subtracting. I'm saying that your son's a genius. We've
He is a
created
genius.
Jeffy's law of subtraction.
Jeffy's law of subtraction.
Jeffy's law of subtraction means
Jeffy's
there's a
law of
top number up here
subtraction.
that's big.
Rosalina wearing
But we're
Mario's hat.
subtracting something from it. It's always going to be this number, because this number right here,
You're just taking it away.
fucking gone.
And
It's gone.
Even Jackie Chu starts teaching it in
Yeah,
his class.
that's true. He
in
does
SML
start
movie
teaching it
Jeffy
too.
Gets
So I guess,
bullied.
yeah, it's a
Jackie
widely
Chu,
accepted
who has
mathematical
also been shown
equation.
to be one of the smartest people in the world in SML movie Smart Jeffy when he
I mean, they
in the
literally
world's
said
smartest
his
person
IQ was
competition.
300
starts
when he got
teaching
his
the
brain,
class
like,
about Jeffy's
lobotomized,
law of math, such as
basically,
8
with a
minus 4 is
pencil.
8, and even 2 plus 2 is baby 2, which shows that Jeffy has an IQ of at least 130. But now,
Wow.
for the final IQ level that can be
140
tested properly
plus.
of 140, which would classify Jeffy as a super genius.
Super
And people with an
genius,
IQ of
not just a
140
regular
are
genius.
known to be capable of discovering and inventing new ideas using highly structured reasoning, and can get
Okay.
PhDs in hard subjects. And to prove this, Jeffy made his own invention, an SML movie Jeffy's Invention, where he
What
goes
is it?
through multiple iterations of trial and error to try and come up with a solution to having to use the bathroom, such as the
Okay.
Clampo Wiener and the Piss
The
Pack. But
Clippo
eventually
Wiener.
he comes up with the Piss Pal Sponge and gets some of the world's richest people on Shark Tank to invest in his company. But eventually,
It
he
wasn't
did get
his
outed
idea,
for just
though.
repurposing the Scrub Daddy.
Really interesting because I got a cease and desist letter.
We've gotten one of those before.
From
We've
the Scrub
got one of
Daddy.
those
You ever
before.
see that before?
No.
So you don't see any similarities between
No,
the two?
definitely
Well, it
not.
looks like I taped Piss Pal over the box.
It does look like that.
It looks like I
Did
taped
you
this
do
pal
that?
over the
Yeah.
box.
So you
Yep.
stole it?
No, I didn't steal it. They scrub dishes with theirs and I piss on mine.
And I piss
It
on
still
mine.
shows that he used highly structured reasoning and was smart enough to convince some of the world's richest people to invest.
True.
And we know that Jeffy could easily get a PhD in any subject, including the hardest ones. As an SML movie Smart Jeffy, he went to the world's smartest person competition and even answered some of the hardest questions, which I don't even understand what they're asking, and yet he's
Yeah.
still able to find the correct answer in seconds.
But he was only that like that for a little bit, though. But technically, that means he could get back to there before.
Piece of cake, chocolate cake. The answer is quite simple. In quantum mechanics, the uncertainty principle,
Quantum
also known as
mechanics?
Heisenberg's uncertainty,
Heisenberg!
is any of a variety
Jesse!
of mathematical inequalities
Jesse!
asserting a fundamental limit to the precision with which certain pairs of physical properties of a particle, known
True.
as complementary variables,
Yo, this
such
guy's
as
speaking
position
facts.
X and momentum P, can be
True?
found.
Yep, I
Which
100%
goes to
understood
show
that. Yep.
Jeffy actually
I have
does
an
a
IQ of
super
140.
Genius level IQ, and it could be even higher than 140, but he would need special testing for that, which we might see in a
They
future
tested
video.
his
But let me
IQ
know down in the
during that
comments how
video,
smart
and it was
you think
300.
Jeffy is. Thanks for watching, and subscribe.
Bye, SML Theory. Well, that's it for this SML Theory reaction. If you enjoyed, please be sure to comment down below and let me know what SML Theory videos that I should react to in the future. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.